morning and hello everybody. We are back with more Steel Division moment 44 in early hours in European times between Mr. Robert, or also known as Herr Robert on the left side in red, as the lovely 26 guard Kobe, and on the right side, Mr. Hallbregg, aka Xerox in blue, as 21st Panzer. The good old Rommel circus from the Western Front makes it to the east to bring us some lovely king tigers here, hopefully, because you need big boys to deal with big boys. And Herr Robert already has one of his out, eyes ones. We're still in deployment here. I think we can speed up a bit because they're a bit ahead, so we can get to deployment faster. Yeah, hopefully we will get this game going fast. Well, talking about chickies and stuff already up there. Hallbregg taking his time. Oh, press play again. Hey, old scout. Hey, yo, man. Got some pioneers. Some Ersatztruppen in weird transports. Those are the slow ones, right? Yeah, those are the Frenchies. The DMAs with only 7 kilometers power. Don't know if that is a mistake or you guess he maybe has not a lot of units in half tracks and that's why he has to bring in his Ersatztruppen in 70 kmh speed. That's even those are 70. The 75. No, there's 70 as well. Okay, so it's not slower as the Soviets, but yeah. Usually you want to arrive first as the Germans with your main line infantry. So I have Robert down here, I guess with Oknomachiki and Saperi PPSHs. Yep. As everyone except Mr. Fruitlord in Division 1 seems to like them. And yeah, let's talk about the income, because that's interesting. Let's have Robert with a Vanguard and Hallbregg with a Maverick. This is one of my favorite matchups, because both have to be aggressive, but there's a difference between where you can be aggressive and so on. So there's a back and forth in who has the favor, but the difference is not huge, like with Vanguard versus Balance. Yeah, there are plans for channel emotes, but I haven't figured any out yet. Like, yeah, still working on them. We don't really have a. Do we have a good meme just yet? I mean, we could use the Piat. That's a classic, but sadly, it's not as good as it. It's better than it was in Nomini 44, so it's not as good of a meme. Okay, we could use Korik. That's right. Yeah, Korik. Yeah, we'll work on that then. YouTube Hammond. Well, YouTube, I like it, but it leaves me hanging for a couple of times already, so I don't want to give it too much honor. Killed a couple of Ice 2s with it. Lost 3 in a row in one match without killing anything. But yeah, King Tiger on the field. And wait, the ice one was removed, guys. Nearly as if the Ice 2 felt the presence of a bigger force and said, no. I don't do that, guys. I don't fight this fight. You can do that. You don't need me for that. Full of Gaia DPs. And yeah, some very few just no AA, so the King Tiger is open for air attacks. Gotta see how much air there is for Mr. Robert to deal with the King Tiger. And I sadly have to go back down to low. Yeah, okay. So I just realized it's still lagging when I do go to medium. Which is super annoying because, yeah, if I play without streaming I can play on high, no problem. But streaming takes quite a bit of the CPU. Look at my cheeky Gaia DPs. M42s. Safaris. Yeah, going for the standard flag you always go for. So we stop here. No aggression out of Hallbregg. Quite a bit of aggression out of Herr Robert. Already firing over here, so that his... guess it's smoke rounds? No, that's actually AG rounds, okay. Interesting position. And he actually doesn't hit the road where the reinforcements are coming from. That was a bit preemptively. With 2 stars. I like the idea, don't get me wrong. Oh, but the AT gun is on a prime position. That actually might do the job. Yeah, that's a nice shot there. Killing 1 armored car already. Panzer Grenadiers are in position though. But there's Flammenwerfers. 2 of them actually. So that should be able to deal with Panzergren. Smoke down here. Secures Herr Robert the flag. And I don't know if it's stand down. And I would play 21st Panzer with Maverick as well. Because with 180 points, guys, you can afford 1 of these bad boys per minute in these days. That's just lovely. TKFZ has its transition destroyed, so yeah, this M42 does its job. Panzer Grenadiers survived so far, and these Ersatztruppen should be able to push Safari PPSHs and PDRS out, especially as the Safaris are already down to 2 men. Down here, the good usage of the MG and Pioneers, but that 3 Diagonals, yeah, will be hard to get through here. Back to the flag, but 1311 is fine. What's your Siruya Herr? Hey, I don't know. I still will have Hallbregg. All those weird new names, guys. I don't. That I cannot pronounce. Like, yeah. Why do you have to do that to me and other casters? Oh. Oof. Like 41. Unload. Okay. Might have been too late though. We will see. Nope. King Tiger survives. Does he take a lot of damage? No. Actually, no damage at all. That's the mystical ways of the IL-2 37mm. Sometimes it just annihilates a King Tiger from frontal armor, sometimes it doesn't. You never know why it does it. Some people tell you it's top armor, some people tell you it's crits that deal damage. Some people tell you it's just dealing 1 HG damage with every hit. We will never know until Eugen tells us. Well, the King Tiger survived. So, was fine, I guess. But yeah, the risk was there. Pioneer. U304, one of the French half-tracks coming up. Has to be careful though, Safari's PPHs have Panzerfaust. Okay, this is dead. This is damn dead. And what is it? Well, but yeah, the second Panzerfaust should do the job here. But they might die before they... Ooh! Get the second one out. Yeah, that's the Hallbregg. That's also the sub-parries. It's back to a 12-12, as yeah, the Azoth Strip been captured. This black Sub-Parry FPS ages here are in trouble. Panzer Grenadiers hold out for now, as Herr didn't press forward. He's focused on the fight in the north at the moment, and here it's a pretty good stalemate, but Herr has more forces here for now. And yeah, you don't want to have 250/9s against a division with immense Guardia DP numbers. Guardia DPs are just slaughtering you there. Yep. You have to take the long range engagements, and it's hard to find them. IS-1 back up in the north now. So the north looks really good for Herr at the moment. The amount of infantry and the firepower of his infantry is just so much superior. Pioneers and Ersatztruppen ain't good in long range fights. And yeah, he only had one Panzer Grenadier, that one died. He has another Panzer Grenadier up here. But yeah, he has to be careful. Another Pioneer coming up. Pioneer in the south goes down to the Flamers. Killed one Ognomachiki, but yeah, going on to the next one. No, Gephardt. No. Please don't do that, Hallbregg. I don't want to do that. Okay, he realized he doesn't want to do that. That was close. But he's falling back. SU coming back in. Using smoke rounds in front of the King Tiger. One 5mm off map coming in, that's a good idea. That's Panzer Grenadiers, hopefully. Yeah, Panzer Grenadiers. MG42 does a good job as well. Helping out long range. The Panzer Grenadier Führer are in a bit of a trouble. Hopefully he doesn't lose. Yeah, okay, he unloads the Pioneer. Move the half track back. Don't move it up there. It's too many PTRDs. SU now firing on the pack. With 2 stars, this SU is really accurate, even without accurate shot, which is hard to get with the Soviets because you don't have too many radios. And yeah, he gets too close to comfort with another PTRS this time. Hallbregg not really taking this into consideration, it feels like. Now moving forward against 2 Ognos again. You have to be really careful in engaging against Ognos in buildings. You don't just want to run in there. Guardias engaging SMGs. And all of Hallbregg's infantry already goes down here in the forest. This is bad. This is almost still 30 seconds to go. So actually this infantry might already be out in the open by the time the off-map hits. While the Panzer Grenadier Führer gives the last hurrah and maybe allows the off-map to be accurate with that. But yeah, this is bad. Another kill on an SU gave that. Oof. I don't like that either. Okay, Pioneers get unloaded at least. They are out in the open against an OB-25. Don't want to be there. You don't want to be there. And yeah, you gotta be active with your King Tiger. If you have such a heavy investment, you want it to do stuff. Okay, off map is on point, so that's important. Because first of all, this off map actually should kill a couple of infantry units here. Nearly paying off. Oh no. Yeah, move, little off map move. And second of all, it pins down all the infantry from pushing forward. Panzer 4 versus IS-2, that shouldn't work out. Yeah, there goes to Panzer 4. So yeah, Robert looks mighty fine here in this game. And might just be a bad matchup. And I'm wondering why Hallbregg leaves the decision open and there goes the surrender. Yeah, only 170 kills. Like, the surrender might have been a bit preemptively here. But yeah, this game was going bad for Hallbregg. For sure. So that's game number 1, guys. Let's see if they already figured out. Oh, Call is also playing now. Wait, that was already game number 2? Oh, what? Okay, interesting. And then I will download game number 1 for you guys. Luckily I haven't spoiled myself with the result. And then I will be... Okay, then we will cast game number 2. I will ask Call if... Okay. Profile, replace. Oh no, I haven't put it in there. Okay. Okay, we go into game number 1 of Herr versus Hallbregg. Okay, so it's Herr Robert with this time, guys. We have Herr Robert in blue with Koruk 559 and Syria with 29th Panzer in red on the left side. PTRs 41 already coming in. So it's Vanguard versus Maverick again. Landesschützen, SS Schupos, Schumas, all of the MGs, manned by Frenchmen. Interesting matchup. Don't think I have seen this one just yet. This will be an interesting one, I think. Pack 40 of Klärungspanzer. These are lovely guys. "85 kilometers on the road, guys." So yeah, the rush is real here. Game 1 is over, yeah. Oh, like game 2, this is game 1, actually. Hallbregg surrendered. It might have been a bit preemptively, but yeah, he was in a bad spot. He was in a real bad spot. And this one here is cut from a replay. Yeah, good old Kirk. IGs, SS Schupos. Good old Austrian. These Austrian cars are also really nice. They also have 7 kilometers on the road. Austrian spare wagons. 20 millimeter. And already an artillery barrage again. Robert seems to like that early on firing, as he did with the SU earlier. But as with the SU, this might have been a bit preemptively. It's better now this time, I think, timed, because, yeah, Ugnaughts are fast. Let's see if it killed anything, though. Q-3485 already coming in. Interesting there. One Ugnaugh going down. Oof, that's the leader. Okay. That directly stops next to the artillery barrage. Ugnaughts getting forced out here. PTRS arrives, but yeah, Ugnaughts. No, don't go off the street. Why do you go off the street? Ah, that was a mistake there. That could have killed a couple of units. No, it might not kill one. Okay, that's good. That's still good. There's still more. Let's stick with this. Kills 2. That's nice. No, it doesn't kill 2. It doesn't kill. It only kills 1. Okay. Still okay for PTRs. Paid off for itself. Oof. But the north is going rough. The Roberts push in here with the BT7. Really worked out. Calling off all the infantry. Only one Ugnaught standing against SS Schupos and Schumas. 52p coming in. Helping out. So yeah, the south should go better. With Tankos, Stanikis, yeah, this south should go well for Syria. Zero care. But there is an HS coming in. Interesting to see. Usually you see the Ju-87 ground attackers in the early game. Like, yeah, but it's still deadly. I'm not a huge fan of the HS because it's too fast sometimes. Like the slow speed of the Ju-87 is an advantage, and this one is also much more expensive for the early game. It's 1 hit against 75 points. But in the mid game it's better because there's a lot of AA in the mid game, and you can hit before the AA pins you down, and it also is, can take more damage than the. If the HS kills these, okay, he dodges, gets pinned down really, but yeah, survives. And oof, Sushok versus HS, that's the battle of the big boys in the sky, and there's a second HS coming in. Sushok doesn't get the kill on the first one. You want to lose to Sushok. But luckily it's 500 versus 380 kilometers per hour, so yeah, the Sushok is just so much more mobile. Oof, you don't want to turn in like... Ooh! He actually gets the hit there, but that's close. This Sushok is close to going down there. That was a risky move out of Syria. Wins the southern engagement, but yeah, getting back in the north is real hard. If you let the enemy into the forest and into the town, getting back in there is a job. That's not too easy to do. Second Sushok coming in. He's going after the IG, or what is he going after? Yeah, but he doesn't see it anymore, so he's not on target there. Yeah, it's a stalemate in the south. Robert, you don't want to go in there with Landesschützenhaus against Tankos, Staniki. T-52 coming back in. Brings in, yeah, no, this suit jug is still having black smoke belts. You don't want to use that too long, as even with 20mm AA could kill this thing. Like, it's really risky what he does here. Oof. 536 killing Hallbreggs. 36s are really good, as are M42s, because they, with the crit chance, they can crit all tanks above them, and with the fast fire rate, they can kill everything they can kill super fast. With that fast fire rate, they have a good chance of critting something as well. Gets killed there though. Now we see some smoke play out of Herr Robert. Yes, to isolate this T-34 and then engage with his 2s against just one, without having to fight the 85 one. But yeah, good airplay so far out of Suit there. Losing a Tanko here. But yeah, this time he can use his Hallbreggs more effectively, because there ain't no annoying PTRs on the other side. I mean, you can bring AT rifles in with Karuk, and I do it, because they only cost you 5 points, but Hero doesn't. Because, yeah, I think 5 points for an AT rifle is super worth it, but it's also a slot, so I guess why you don't take them. HS nearly killing the 52P. Second one should do the job. Oh no, it goes for the other one. But might kill that one then. And there's still no AA coming up. So that's important. And yeah, this one is toast, I think. Nope, it goes down to 1 man. But the MG34 might be able to kill that. AA coming in, next AA gun. This is important. 152 goes down. So does all the infantry in the forest. More Ognos and more Tankos coming up. And the mortar. Yeah, the AA guns are important as well. 429. The Sushocks are real good. And these HS have to be careful, because yeah, the Sushocks with 500 km/h are really murder weapons. Oof. But yeah, you don't want to engage in like 41, even in 1944 with a T-34. These are bastards. Oh, T-34 moving forward, it's a bit risky as well. Might get the first shot? No. Oh, Crew Panic versus Shooter Kill, and both at the same timer. But there's just so much. Yeah, there's the IG, the French field gun coming in to support. Walkie coming in. This T-34 is in trouble. As is this one, because there's a G1 getting in the kill here. And the AA is in the south and not in the north. What counters Koruk? Actually, I think 29th is pretty okay, but everything with Shermans is real good against Koruk. Like 3rd Guards Mechanized. 21st Panzer, I just learned, it's also pretty good because they also have Shermans. Like yeah, everything with Shermans is real good against Koruk. And then Koruk is dependent on map. Like on good forest maps, Koruk is even better than on maps like this. And Koruk has can counter everything, but it has to bring all the tools together. So if you kill off some tools and focus just on killing those tools, like all their AT guns or all their AA guns, or just killing their air tab, you can win in a late game by just them having not the combined arms they need. Like, the infantry is not really important. You just don't want to don't want to do too much attrition, take too much attrition damage and fighting the infantry. But yeah, killing off their tools is important. And then, yeah, having T-34s is already pretty okay against them, I think. T-34s are already nasty for them because you just have a couple of PAC-40s and PAC-36 don't really cut it against T-34s. But Shermans are even better, because Shermans have 50 calls, the 100 frontal armor is really annoying, and they can kill all the light tanks and like the Valentines relatively easily. Or the Panzer IIs. So yeah, everything with Shermans, basically. And then everything with Panzer Grenadiers, if you play a mirror match. Like, or MG42s, like Harteneck is really good against them as well. Because then the infantry of Kuruk is good for spams, and that works out if they don't die in droves, but against but the infantry of Harteneck has too much kill power. So they kill Kuruk infantry too fast. There's not I guess 26 is already also pretty good against them with all the Guardia DPs, but yeah. Yeah, Harteneck even with the low AA, I think. Because you just lose the infantry fight so hard as Kroger that you have to invest so much into infantry. Guys, I gotta pause here because my doorbell just rang. So guys, got some new card games here. And another great board game called Captain Sona. This is real fun because it's an real-time battleship, you could call it, with 4 versus 4, with a captain, a navigator, an engineer on each team. Captain's owner is really nice. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to play those games at the weekend, or at least some of them. Yeah, let's return to the game. So a lot of air in the game. Sushok's coming in as AA, which is really funny. Whilst the real AA gets pinned down. Oof. And yeah, the G1 is going in for another kill run. Up here, still close. Yeah, Syria fought his way back into the forest, which is important. Gets the kill on the G1. Might get the kill on the HS. Oh no! Oh, misclicked. No, why did you do that? Why didn't you kill the HS? He could have easily killed the HS with this Sushok. And then the last one is a Crux of Quedlinburg. That's my third game. Like, I invested into 3 games because they were all in sale. And yeah, I wanted to get my numbers of games bigger. Bombers. Getting over here. But yeah, a lot of slog here. I think a bird is flying against my window time and again. I don't know how to stop that. Anyone, any ideas how to stop birds from flying against your window? I mean, at least they don't die because they're flying slowly against it. But yeah, it's a bit annoying because it's always like tick tick, and I don't think it's healthy for the bird either. Yeah, a lot of tanks and infantry now pushing in for Herr Robert. More Supers coming up, and with all the half tracks killed and the T-34 killed, he has one more coming up at least. So that's a shimmer of hope on the horizon. Silver lining. But yeah, he has to be really careful with this one. If he loses this T-34, the whole south is gone. Sushok coming back in the north, and there's there's AA. Actually, there's like 41, or the French version. T-34 726 is 2 engaging, but I want to become a Witcher. I just saw a cool TV series about it. Kingu, why don't you want me to become a Witcher? Also, well, hello Kingu, good to have you here. IS-2 coming up. Kaliki. Lum Whippers. Shumas. Sushok still turning around up here, trying to go for the kill, but gets pinned down before that. I think, yeah, gets pinned down before that thanks to his 37 millimeter. Look like 36. Artillery barrages from both sides now. Mortar fire tries to kill down the 88 millimeter. A lot of tanks pushing now with the IS-2s. This might actually win Syria the north. He's down to half-life nearly in points, but it's at a 12-12 now. And it's his time to shine at the moment, income-wise. Flag 41 in the south. Trying to kill the Cobra, doesn't get it though. Yeah, right, he doesn't have AA in the north. You don't want to have a T-34 too close to Strelicky DPs. But the OB's doing a good job. Oh, and there we go. Oh no, you don't. That's a ballsy turn. AA coming in? No, infantry. Go. Run for cover, Ice-2s, run for cover. Doesn't. Oh, there it goes. Ooh, King Cobra coming in. Cobra coming in. Interesting. Oh, that one is going too deep. Yeah, run, Mr. Cobra. Run, Mr. Cobra. G1 trying to shut it down. Doesn't get it though. Who does fire on the AA? Sushok should get the. Yeah. G1 goes down. The Sushoks are beasts. I haven't played 29th enough. The Sushoks are really. Yeah, I should play with more with them. Hokang with a good crit. 88 could shoot down one, but usually you'd at least need 3 shots of an 88 on a fighter plane and like 4 or 5 on a non-fighter plane. Okay, AA fighting on shooting on the Cobra again. Like 88s have to be real lucky to shoot down planes. Actually, like I don't think they can one shot. Not 100% sure though, but with 2 shots they can do it sometimes. If they get really lucky, like 2 crits in a row. But that's unlikely with the fire rate. That they get in that game. IG. You mean to Clay? No, yeah, plane. 4 or 5 shots to kill the plane. A fighter plane that is, out of an like 41. HS gets too close for my comfort. ME coming in as well as a fighter and bomber. And yeah, Cobras with rockets ain't great. Well, if you get them on target, they're good, but yeah, okay, there goes one. Like 36s and like 41s doing too much damage there. Getting a good crit off most likely in the end there. HS has to be careful though, yeah. There comes the bad boy. And why is the game so laggy? Yeah, HS goes down. Let's go down to very low again then. Okay, game is move again now. Don't know why it was lagging, but guys, chill. Cobra coming back in the south. Good artillery play. This game is really close. Still pretty close. I think Robert lost a lot of stuff as well. Like all his T-34s in the north went down. Now he has a Cape Tigers in C-Face. I guess he has as a C-Face card. We could have. Let's have a look afterwards on Robert's Kuruk deck. I'm really interested in that. Seeing how he plays Kuruk. Yeah, next Cobra dying there. German Flag 36. Like, yeah, Mr. Curbs will tell you Flag 36s don't kill shit. And then you see them killing planes left, right, and center here. Well, Mr. Curbs, look at these replays. 37mm AA is still pretty strong. Killing stuff. Sushok coming in. Even single ones. Strelky. Killing the bomber. T3 476. Clutch kill there. Clutch kill. On the Panzer II. That will nearly ended badly there for the T-34. Another IS-2 coming in. But he lost 2 IS-2s already. That's real bad for Xero. But yeah, he needs to kill the Tiger. He needs AA in the north. 137 shouldn't do it. He needs another one at least. So his Sushoks is really good in killing stuff, and they at least survive against like 36s. Is it on target? It seems to be on target. I went wrong. No, it just attacked on it, but it's on the old target. Wow! Oh, it was out of ammo. Okay. Okay, it was a bit overkill there by Xeria because he thought at least one of his fighter bombers would have been turned away. But yeah, now with all 3 rockets on target, this Black 41 for sure is dead. Oh no! But the moment he moves his units back, the HS-129 bully gang comes around the corner, and the IS-2 is in mortal danger. You know it, right? It's time for shark sounds again. Quack 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 sounds rather, because good old ducks. Good old ducks going for the hunt. Let's see how this game goes up here. More to fire. At the moment it's a bit of a stalemate. I guess both sides realize, damn, this game might go long. And thinking about how much do I actually have in my deck? And yeah, what do I bring in now? Because now both are on real low income as well. Mystics here are on only 80 per minute. Herald at least at 110. Yeah, you don't want to lose any planes anymore to Sushoks. These bad boys are a bit fast at least, but the Sushoks still, with 500 km per hour, they could catch up, but yeah, no, this distance is too long. Get your Sushok back, mister. Yeah. Sushok runs away. I want to run into 2 HS-109s there. So I think Herod has a C-phase cut targets because he didn't brought in any earlier. He just brought one in at minute 21. So I guess he has still 3 more Tigers to go with. Don't know if there's any IS-2s left on the other side to buy, and even if there is, buying them in C-phase costs you at least 1 liver of yours. If not even your heart or something. Like a couple of organs have to go for that. Cobra gang, Cobra gang, Cobra gang. Another AA coming in. But the Cobra gang is in danger, I think. Cobra Gang. Yeah, this... You see? This Flak 36 killed a plane every time one came in. And Mr. Curbs will tell you, no, they don't kill stuff. They don't kill stuff. Guys, they're totally useless. Don't listen to Curbs, is what I said. What I want to say with that. Next one. One damn Flak 36, killing 2 planes. 4 overall. This Flak 36 actually might be the MVP. I don't speak Welsh, so yeah, I just got for my normal. I did it the Mr. In Control way. How In Control does meme about people. Did meme about people. Yeah, I did pretty well. Even though I didn't do it pretty Welsh. For a 20mm gun. Good old M22 out of Russian arsenals. Doesn't hit it though. And then there's another big AT gun. Yeah, cause you are losing all his planes, mate. He invested in so many damn rocket planes and they all died to this bad boy over here. He's nearly out of ammo. But yeah, only that can stop him, I think. Anything else? Just don't care. Cults to Pack 40, that's important. And the IS-2 is still alive, though it's pretty useless at the moment. And a Cobra coming back in. Let's see if Mr. Anton can do it again. Anton. Okay. Cobra doesn't come in. Troopers in the south get bullied by Superis. 2 stars. His commander survived the whole game. Good for Syria. Actually, commander on the field on the other side. I don't think so. I don't think, because Herr also plays without leaders. So, yeah, there's no point of bringing commanders if you don't have leaders. And Anton, can you do it? You only fired 5 shells. That doesn't cut it. Even for you, Anton. Even you need more than 5 shells. You're a hero, but you're not that good. (13:11), 15 minutes. Spider coming in to help out the IS-2. Good 2 AA guns. Those 37mm are important. The Russian 37mm ain't as good as the German ones, actually, I think. Let's have a look. 14 accuracy. 1 damage, 39 suppression. Yeah, this one has more suppression. More blast as well. No. An actual lower rate of fire. So they're actually pretty similar. Okay. I mean, those can kill planes as well. I saw them killing a lot of planes as well. But, yeah. This one also comes with 1 veteran C, so I guess it gets a bit more accuracy. But yeah, this one, it's a killer. If Frankfurt, that's not a German name, guys. I never seen a guy named called Frankfurt. Yeah. Woling. That would be spelled with an H, I think, most of the time. Dietmar, that's the German one. Mult, Kalbach. Schmidt, Henzel, Hollmann, Reiter, Schultheiß. That's German names. Strassmann, Krehm, real Germans here, but Frankfurt. That's something French, maybe, but not even. That's like more English, like a Frenchman going to England and then changing his name in the English version of it. IS-2s. Fuck. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, Jenna is also not a French name. Jenna is like Jenna works out as a German name and Jenner as an, but not as a French, right? Hi DM, how are you doing? That's Supers moving through. Oof, guys, I missed it, but yeah, something killed the bad boy IS-2 up here, and I think that's game. Because he really needed that IS-2 up there. And it wasn't a plane, so it might have been the N-22s, it might have been the Tiger. Actually, I think it was the Tiger. But yeah, that's real bad there. He really needed this IS-2 to do stuff. Yeah, there it is. Running down. Well, most of them are coming from Alsace-Lorraine, so maybe the German names ain't too bad, but yeah. Wait, how fast is the Cobra? Why is it not catching up to an... Okay. Why did it even... Like, why did it lose the speed race there? Okay, don't do that. Don't get it. But you're going down. Because Frankfurt is going is out for blood, isn't he? No, no he isn't. He stops firing. Why do you stop firing there? Well, guess the flame was too high. But yeah, how do you kill the Tiger now? Let's see here. Can't kill the Tiger, he can't take it back to the north. That's a big issue. He loses too much infantry down here. Surrenders at least one unit over here. But yeah, it's still a 14-10. He still hasn't taken any points out of a robot, I think, all game long. It's either him ticking or 12-12. Another ice coming in, so he has one more. And he saved all his pocket money. Maybe asked Mama to raise it a bit. Mama said no. So he had to save like half a year to finally get this big boy out. I mean, who doesn't get the feeling of saving half a year to buy an IS-2 tank? Whom of us didn't in AU? Ooh, nice. Finally, the 37mm also shoot down planes. That's what we want to see. Getting 2 crits off there. Ah, but the HS is going home, I think. But just so slightly. But this one is a 2-star 37mm, so yeah, that's deadly. Nice rocket round there, killing a Panzer II. But he lost his T-34. How did he lose? Okay, I think it was the Tiger. Pretty sure this is the boy to blame here. But yeah. Always when I'm not looking, he loses stuff. Does he lose this IS-2 as well now? Well, I'm looking away. He can die now, IS-2. It's really key engagement. 260 a bit too far away to help out engaging there. Just out of... no. That's all it's around. You wanna use this. Hallbregg, you wanna use the artillery, and there we come. But yeah, all his infantry now dies again before the tanks arrive. That's always... it was an issue for the last like 18 minutes or so down here. He always brought in tanks, and then infantry, and then tanks, and one was always dying before the other one comes in. I'm pretty sure those T-34s are down before the Strelicky arrive. He's a bit too fast in his pushes. And yeah, bye bye. T-34. Oof. And yeah, I'm right. Well, the second one might survive, but yeah, first one down before this really arrives. Because he doesn't mess up his attacks as well as Robert does. Good. It's a bit easier for Koruk because you can actually afford still armored units and unarmored units at the same time. Good positioning on the 37mm, really helping out here and holding this attack back. And he killed the T-70, so it's only infantry against him here. The T-34 really is helpful here as well, helping out to pin everything. J-87 should go down here. Yep. Because the AAs are beasts. And the IS-2 is coming in. And it's back to 12-12. But I fear for Xeria because Robert always has a deep deck, even if he plays Vanguard. And by now the income disadvantage for Xeria is also really big. But yeah, don't think you pack a really deep deck for playing Maverick. Kills the the Tiger down in the north, that's important. That's real important. As the other three Tigers all in the south. So yeah, he had the sea face card of Tigers. But this might allow its IS-2 to push in the north. I have 22s coming in. It's Troliki. But yeah, I fear that he will run out of stuff to buy at 50 minutes marks. While Herr Robert still can go until like 1 hour 10 or something. Or at least a couple more minutes. And I feel that will make the difference here. Another IG. Opal Blitz ammunition going for the... Just take some bullets, Opal Blitz. Just take some bullets. Take away some ammunition out of the enemy. Yeah, just take some AA ammo. Well done, Opal. Good for the fatherland. So SS Supers coming in. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do, DM. And if that is being a bullet sponge for some AA rounds, then it's being a bullet sponge for some AA rounds. Because every shot, like, yeah, don't think he has more than 1 or 2 more supply drugs. Yeah, he even moves this one up the road. So I guess he's real low on supply as well. So every shot you take out of an AA gun is one that the enemy can't replenish anymore. So it was good play there. Nice by the Suchok, killing T-34 there. This 2 has to be careful. It is under artillery fire and these big guns are dealing bad damage. Yeah, M22 is crazy. The damage output. IS-2 moving through the forest way. Gets a bailout on the Tiger Rona. T-34 Rona. But yeah, it's just so much stuff still incoming. Another G7G. And one A gun goes down, so... And the other one should be... Yeah. I don't think that will be able... Ooh. No. Ooh, it's all falling back. T-34 move forward. AA does its best. Smoke rounds coming in. Okay, this Rona shouldn't go any further here. Let's get the kill on the tank though. Next AA gun coming in. This one is out of rounds? Nearly out of rounds. Another Ice 2 coming in, actually. He has one more. And yeah, there goes. The Rona should go down here. F-22 finally getting used as the AT guns they always wanted to be when they were young. F-22 here moving forward. Oh no! Oh no, the T-34 went down. What actually? Oh, he was in Panzerfaust range. Oh, that's bad. That's... yeah, Panzerschreck range. That's a spare per month. Oof. More Machiki coming in? Yeah, that's like... He's checking all his cards and figuring out where he still has stuff left. But it's still down for 2-4 minutes for him now. Another F-22. Even if he gets, even if he gets back into this game, he still has to keep Herr Robert ticking for like 30 minutes. I don't see that happening. And I don't think he has enough ammunition anymore to kill all this stuff of Koruk here. Yeah, he doesn't have the ammo to kill all the stuff. Well, Oknomachiki being real effective here. And now there's the commander, okay. But yeah, Robert still has so much stuff left in his deck, I think. Feels like it at least. Like, still more Ronas coming in, still more Shupos coming in, LF Grenadiers. I don't think we have seen these, so that's a new card being started to be used. More Shupos. Yeah, no way that's sure. Okay, he's down to 1 minute. This is it, I think. So Heroic takes this 2-1. That is a really important win for him. As at the as of now, he was down to only 1 tie and 2 losses. So to advance, he needs to win the last game as well. Yeah, he told me he might be away all March, so that's the reason why he has to play his league games so early on. And it's the same for Nilla, that's why there's already so many games played in that league. But yeah, that's game. And yeah, Robert at the end takes it pretty decisively. But it was close over long ranges of the game. Just a couple of mistakes, and yeah, here we go. Where is he? Like what? Oh, Mönch killed one of them. Okay, at least. But the others were... Where are you? There we are. Anton. Yeah. Let's make a screenshot out of this. Anton was MVP here for sure. Because if these Cobras would have come in again and again, I think Cobra might have melted. But winning the air war was so important. And here we see some ducks in a natural habitat flying over some white Russian plains. So yeah, that's this game. And yeah, I will play my game against Heroic in a second in Solution Normandy 44. Yeah. So yeah, you can watch me doing that in a second. We'll make myself a coffee and then I will be back with Division Normandy 44 and my game against Robert in the league.